Yes, Prerna, do you have any questions?
No, Vijay, it's clear.
Very nice. Yes, Namit, what are your questions?
Sir, that after Saguna Upasana, serving divine in all, it purifies the mind, right, sir? After that, you have given an arrow and you have written pure awareness, sir. So, what does that arrow represent, sir?
Arrow represents that when the mind is purified. See, for example, imagine, let me tell you a little story. So, one day, one person saw through the window and he started complaining about how dirty the neighbor's house is. How dirty they have kept their house. Everything seems to be so dirty. Like that, he complained. His wife heard him. Next day also, he complained the same thing. His wife heard him again. Third day also, he complained. Today also, she heard him. Today, she did one trick. She said, wait, wait. And she went and she cleaned the window and she came back and said, now look at your neighbor's house. He said, oh, wow, how nice. Abba, at last they got good knowledge to clean their house. Otherwise, how dirty they are. His wife asked, do you know where the dirt was? It was actually in our window. Oh. So all along, this man was seeing through dirty window and started complaining that the neighbor's house is dirty. So likewise, in the mind, when there are various kinds of impressions, then the mind cannot realize the true nature. The mind, what are those impressions, wrong impressions? Say, for example, anger, jealousy, worry.
Sir, hatred.
Hatred. These kinds of wrong impressions in the mind make the mind to go towards the outside world and to be in lot of agitation all the time. When such a wrong impression is in the mind, yeah, Kritik, I'll come to you. When such a agitation is in the mind, then the pure awareness, your true nature, will be masked. It will not be revealed. So what the arrow indicates is, when you do whatever you do as an offering to Sri Krishna, then the mind naturally quietens. In the mind, such feelings of worry, anger, hatred, they will be gone. In such a mind, God only functions. Krishna only functions through that mind. And Krishna is pure awareness. And that is what is being said here. Is that clear, Namit?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kritik, what were you saying?
What is the meaning of agitation? Or
Agitation. Agitation means disturbance.
Like only when you offer and give gratitude and do something to Krishna, then your mind settles down. So is that only for Krishna or other gods also?
Very good question. See, we are referring to the divine. Divine is one. But the divine has many names. So some may call it Krishna. Some may call it pure awareness. So the name is not very important. What is important is that you are offering to the divine in every being. Whatever you're doing is an offering to the divine. So for example, when we do namaste, right? Who are we doing namaste to? To the other person.
Yes. But
the other person keeps
No,
changing.
Vijay, to the divine.
To the divine in the other person. It is the divine energy in the other person that is making the person work. What you see outside is the person, but it's the
Person
divine.
is the name in this case.
So likewise, here, whatever you're doing, you do it as a service, as an offering to the divine in that being. If let's say if you're feeding a cat, it's a divine in the cat. If you are watering a plant, it's a divine in the plant. And the divine is not something that you can see from your physical eyes. But the plant is a form of the divine only.
Why can't you see it?
Because divine is not a particular shape or form. It is the one which operates in every shape and form.
Isn't it like everything is Krishna and Krishna cannot be seen? It's like, how can you see your own face? No.
Can you see your own
In
face?
real life, you cannot see, only in reflection. So it's the same thing that reflection only you can see of yourself.
That is why you see Krishna in different forms. All the forms are Krishna only. That's why. So Krishna is not one single form. So therefore, one of the way to be with Krishna is you see the divine in every object, in every being, in every animal, in every plant.
Visually, how is Krishna in everyone?
As the awareness. So an example I will give you is, you have seen a fan, you've seen television, you've seen a fridge. They're different electrical items. But all of them work by what? What is needed? Electricity. Excellent, electricity. Can you see electricity?
No, we cannot see electricity. But we can't see the impact.
But you can see the working of the electricity, right? Like that Krishna is, like that pure awareness is. You cannot see it.
We can't see the electricity. Electricity is almost like, I think your electricity is the same as lightning. So why can't you can see lightning?
That is the effect of electricity. See, for example, when you bring two wires very close, if there is electricity flowing, and when you bring them close, sometimes sparks may fly. That is still the effect of electricity. Like electricity makes the fan rotate and makes you feel cooler. Electricity makes the television show picture. Electricity makes the fridge become cooler. There are effects of electricity. That is not electricity. Because of electricity, that effect is produced. Likewise,
how is the effect produced for lightning?
What is that?
How is the effect produced for light?
Yeah, so when you bring them closer, the electrical molecules, they jump from one wire to another. And when they are jumping, there is a large discharge of energy and that appears as light for you. Okay. But that is not electricity. It is electricity which is making that happen. Is that clear to you?
Yes, we did it.
So like that, Krishna as pure awareness is in all beings. Your mind is operated by Krishna only. So when you realize that, you become part of Krishna only. Is that clear to you, Kritik?
Yes, we did it.
All right. Does anyone else have a question on this shloka?
No, we did.
Okay, very good. Then let me hear what you have understood from this shloka and this discussion so far. Yes, Rohan.
Sir, I understood that whatever you offer to Krishna, you can understand, you can realize Krishna.
Okay, so when you say whatever you offer to Krishna, what will you offer to Krishna? Each and your every activity,
Yes.
each and every activity of yours, when you're brushing, you know, it's the body that you currently are operating through, that itself is a form of Krishna. So even
Yes.
your body, it has to be taken care of. It's the house of the divine. So even your body is a divine body. So
Yes.
you're taking care of the divine. When you're taking bath, you're taking care of the divine. When you are giving water to plant, you're taking care of the divine only. Every form is divine.
Yes,
So
sir.
then does
I
that
understand.
mean that
Yes, Kritik, what is your question?
everything if you know how to take care of everything? Like you
Kritik,
can take
we couldn't
care
hear
of
you.
God, everything.
I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat your question?
You told that if you are taking of one of something, like a book or taking of your body also, that's only divine. And you are told that everything is divine. So that's not mean that if I know how to take care of everything in the world, then then does that mean that I'm taking care of Krishna?
Yeah, you are recognizing Krishna in everything. You're recognizing the divine in everything. So that's why you're taking care. Are you clear? It's like how do you do puja in your God room? You have, let's say, what gods you have in your room, God room?
Garden or cartoon?
You, do you have a place where you do worship, where you do puja?
Yes,
Yeah. What all idols you have, or what all photos you have?
Hanuman.
Hanuman.
Huh.
Okay. So when you want to do puja to Hanuman, how do you do it?
By first joining our hands and praying to what we want.
So when you're doing all this in front of Hanuman, will you be very kind and loving to Hanuman, or will you be irritated and angry?
Loving and kind.
That is a feeling you need to have in every activity. That's what taking care of Krishna means. When you're writing with that
should be
love and
kind and
kindness.
loving to them while you're doing it.
What is that, when Kritik?
So you should be kind and loving when you do anything.
In every activity, in any activity, when you have the same feeling, that is the feeling that Krishna is saying here. Clear?
Yes, we did.
Very nice. Rohan, is there anything more you want to say?
No, sir.
Okay, let's hear Rishika. Rishita?
So what I understood was like, if you have a pure mind, your life also will be pure, and whatever perspective way you look at it. So yeah.
Wonderful, very nice. Very well put. And purity means what? Being loving and kind towards all beings.
All beings, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Chirantan?
Vijay, I understood that if we do the 5 great services, it purifies our mind and we can see Krishna and we will be the Krishna.
And again, seeing Krishna doesn't mean that you will see that what you see in the photo.
Yes, Vijay.
Body shape.
You can see Krishna in all beings.
Yes,
So in Vineet, Krishna, in Kritik, Krishna, in Vineet, it is Krishna, in Rohan, it is Krishna, in Rishita, it is Krishna. In Chirantan, it is Krishna. So it is divine.
But
only.
even in you,
What Chirantan?
sorry, the divine is said in your voice.
Vijayji,
Yes, Chirantan.
nothing Vijayji.
Okay.
Vijayji, that means that Krishna is in all types of being, animals and things.
Exactly.
Vijayji, why don't we see them even though we know that it is there?
You see, no? See, for example, when you're very tired and Amma comes and says, Kritik, come here. And Amma hugs you. Don't you feel energized? Don't you feel nice?
I do, but how do you know that? How do you? But why can't we see that there is Krishna in people?
Because
So can I say?
one minute, Rishita, you can definitely. So when you say, I want to see, you want to see from your naked eyes, from this eyes, the photo that you have been used to call as Krishna. But Krishna is not only that. That is why, you're looking for that Krishna. That is why you're not finding. But the quality of Krishna, love, kindness, compassion, is in all beings, no? Kritik,
Yes, Vijayji.
are you following what I'm saying?
Yes, but your voice is breaking a little.
There is a lot of disturbance from your side. I'm not able to hear you very clearly.
Your voice is breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, you told the qualities of Sri Krishna, kind, loving.
Don't you find that quality in every being?
I do, but not in like even everyone is Krishna. Some people are bad, some people are good, but I don't see it in the bad people. I don't know. Even
That is
they have
because,
Krishna in themselves.
yeah, that is because, like the example I showed, they are not, their Krishnatva is masked by, their kindness and love is masked by the impressions in their mind. Their mind, they have given away to anger, jealousy, hatred. Like Rishita said, pure mind can recognize Krishna in everyone. So when the mind is impure, in the mind, if there are impressions such as anger, jealousy, then in such a mind, you cannot see Krishna. Is that clear?
Yes. So only in pure mind you can see Krishna.
So I have to purify my mind. When I purify my
But
mind,
what is my mind is purified?
what is that?
What if my mind is purified?
Then you can feel and be with Krishna. That is what it means.
But no, why can't they do that? Because they're not.
Don't worry about them. See, for example, if you are hungry, if Vinit eats the food, will your hunger go away? If your hunger has to go away, who has to eat? That way. I have to recognize the Krishna in me, in all beings. Then everything will be sorted. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Rishita, you wanted to say something. Please say.
So you told all my points. It's the same.
But still, you say it in your way. It'll be nice to hear to you.
So it's like when you can see the other person's like Krishna through their characteristics. So yeah, I just put it.
Yeah. Let me put one more question to Kritik. Kritik, have you played with little babies?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever found a bad baby, cruel baby?
No.
Aren't all the babies very kind and loving? Are not all the babies kind and loving?
Yes, they will be kind and loving because at that stage they want to know what is bad. or
Ah.
what is it called.
That one is your pure nature. Later, what happens is, as the baby starts growing up, people around the baby start teaching the baby various differences. Hey, see, that one is a bad person. Hey, see, this one is a good person. Hey, see, that is not good. This is really good. Like that, they start teaching things and the baby starts learning.
Yes.
So, for example, if the baby is taught, imagine people who wear black dress are all bad. If the baby is taught that, the baby learns that behavior only. Then the baby starts feeling a sense of anger or worry or hatred towards people wearing black dress. Like how Duryodhana.
But what if he only wears black dress?
Let's say he doesn't wear black dress. Let's say he only sees others wearing black dress.
Mm.
That is what happened to Duryodhana, no?
Yes.
Duryodhana his mind was contaminated by his father and Shakuni always telling that, oh, this land belongs to you, don't share. So he learned only that kind of a behavior.
That you should not share with other people.
See, whereas, look at the life.
That's why the fight happened.
Let's look at the life of Vivekananda. His mother taught him all the great stories of sages, saints, and wonderful people. Then he developed those qualities. So, therefore, to develop the quality of Krishna is within you. You can choose.
We should clear our mind to develop the qualities of Krishna.
So therefore, I cannot fix the other people, but I can
But you
definitely.
can fix yourself.
That's all I know. That's all I can do. Is that clear?
Yes.
Very nice, Vinit. Yes, Sampriti, please go ahead, ma'am.
Sorry, sir. I think I raised my hand by mistake.
That's okay, but can you share your understanding?
So can I think a little?
Sure, okay. Who else likes to share? How about Prerana? What did Prerana understand from this shloka?
Prabhuji, I understood that our body, our mind and our body should be fixed on God in any kind of work we do.
Fixing the mind on the God means what?
We have to remember Him every time.
And whatever you're doing, you have to do with a lot of love, dedication, concentration. That is the remembering God means.
Yes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
What about Swaroop? What did Swaroop understand?
Sir, I understood that whatever we do, we should remember God and do so that we'll always be with God.
Very nice.
Yes,
Is
sir,
there
and,
anyone else who likes to speak? All right. Then let me stop the recording.